is.
Oh.
Wow, look at that.
Out of the oven.
And is that breakfast or lunch?
Snacks.
Snacks, all right. Sounds
Yes.
good.
I'm not allowed to have any baking that I might do. So I said, well, if you don't want mine,
Well,
so we did.
that's the disadvantage of Zooming. I can't eat it.
Eat it. No.
Can only remember the smell or remember the taste. Wow. Oh, well, that's great that Peter's in the kitchen doing things, rattling some pots and pans. There he is in action. Fantastic. So, Rosemary, have you got something that you wanted to show and tell?
I just have to find it first. That's
Okay.
on
What about you, Helen?
Well, mine were the not very.
Oh,
I just stuck them in, but these are the first roses of the season.
No
oh
way.
goodness.
Yes, they're not very well arranged, but
Oh,
I love the roses. Yeah, so this is the first bunch.
oh, you don't often see real roses anymore. They're
Oh,
beautiful.
Yeah, good, Helen.
I
So
can
that's-
smell them from here.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing like rose perfume, is there?
Yeah. And what sort of roses are they called? Do you know the names?
That's Double Delight. Where's
Mm.
Pete? Double Delight, two of those. What's that one? The red one. Cardinal
with
a K. Cardinal with a K and Specs Yellow.
Wow. Oh, they're divine.
Got
And
about
what have
20.
you got them in? What have you got them sitting in?
Oh, it's just a little
like mothers.
It belonged to Pete's grandmother. Wasn't it?
No, mums.
Yeah, Pete's mother. It's just a little glass thing with the like an insert where you pop them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that makes them sit up.
Yeah, great. And it's soaked full of water, is it?
Yes, there's water sitting in there.
Yeah. Wow, beautiful. So your house is smelling of beautiful roses and lovely cheese snacks.
Yes. It's a combination, isn't it?
Oh, roses and cheese, love it. Oh, that's beautiful. And what about you, Rosemary? What have you got?
I'm still trying to find it. My eyes are not very good, and I've had to get it on my little thing.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, Rosemary, I should say, Helen, we should do some gestures for your rose. I mean, the beautiful petals I loved how they were all, covering each other, protecting each other, ready to bloom.
Come full blown.
Yeah, full blown. Beautiful. Do you like that gesture?
I do, yes.
Lovely.
And then the perfume wafting.
And the perfume wafting. Great. So this would be the petals until they're unfolding in full bloom into the beautiful smell.
Yes.
Gorgeous. And what about you, Peter? I reckon your show and tells your beautiful cheese. What are you going to call it?
One of my exercises, I've been practicing being a koala.
Oh, okay.
So I'm climbing up the tree.
Yes.
And I'm climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And then I get to the top. And then I reach out to pick some eucalypt leaves.
Yes.
And I pick some more. And then I have a munch.
Munch.
And then we climb back down again.
And right, okay.
We repeat that. And koalas sleep a lot.
Yes.
And then I curl up in a ball and have a sleep.
Okay. I like that. So we've got climbing up the tree with our claws as the koala. And then we're reaching for that nice gum leaf, that eucalyptus leaf. Yep. And then we're eating it, eating. And then we climb back down the tree and go into a nice, warm, fluffy ball.
We climb down, we climb up again.
Oh, yeah.
Find a place to then roll into a fluffy ball.
You need a flat so you don't fall off.
So we climb down and then climb back up and then fluffy ball. Sounds good. I'll never forget the noise that this big, huge male Koala made when I don't know, in the Grampians when I was about 8 years old. And it made this almighty.
Hello?
God, it was so.
Oh.
And it scratched my mum's car. It was so funny. And
Yes.
there's claw marks
What
through
you
the
expect
car.
it? Well, yeah, they're not sort of cute and cuddly, are they?
The
No.
males are very aggressive. They can actually bite people.
Yeah, well, he was huge and he seemed aggressive. We just let him growl around the campsite. Wow. Fantastic. Okay, well,
But I found the bit I'm looking for.
okay,
Now,
yeah, great.
now it's sort of political, but it's not meant to be.
All right.
I mean, I can't help it being that way. So, as the local member of an electorate that includes Colac, a country town that has experienced Australia's largest per capita outbreak, I can tell you that this town proves that the severe lockdown laws experienced in Melbourne that fight the virus, I can absolutely assure you that the community of Colac, when given the right information and in a timely way, was able to get the virus from, sorry, I just can't, it's hard to see.
That's
See,
all right.
the
Take your time.
the bit I want, back to zero in 3 weeks.
Wow.
This was done
Yeah.
through active community testing and tracing that eclipsed the speed being offered by the now resigned health minister. And
Oh,
the power of people, this is the key sentence. The power of people who were given the respect and dignity they deserved to make the right choice. And this is what we're seeing, where the people are being put down and feeling they don't have any rights left and anything to them. And I just read that bit and I thought, yeah, that's the secret. That's what we should be doing. We should be giving a good tick to the people and getting them, because most of us are willing to obey the rules and everything like that because we've got good foundations in it. But if you haven't got good foundations, you feel pushed around. And this is another reason why the mental health business is so great. So I just thought, yeah, I want to share that because it's it could be any side of the fence. It doesn't. The point is that if we behave like decent people to other decent people, you get things done.
absolutely.
Now, you're a bit political. I'll say, here.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you for that, Rosemary.
Yeah, talk about community pulling together. That's fantastic. And
It was, wasn't it?
yeah,
What?
and
Brilliant job.
I think dignity is the key word, you know,
Yes, that's a good one.
particularly when people have got any sort of virus or disease.
Yeah,
You know, dignity is it's so important, isn't it?
it is, yes.
Oh, that's a great article. Where did you find that article, Rosemary?
Oh, well, it was sent to me by Richard Reardon, who's the member for Koala.
Okay, yeah, right. Fantastic. So we've got to make up a few gestures about that. Some key words that we could use. Dignity.
Dignity.
Yep. Dignity is one word. So how would we represent dignity?
Yes, I think that's like that. And you can come forward.
Coming forward, yeah, like acknowledgement.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's a really full gesture, isn't it?
Perhaps we could reach around and give a pat on the back to everyone who's doing
Oh
right.
yeah,
A
great.
good one.
Patting the back of the community. Yes, wonderful. So we have respect and dignity. and then reaching around, give yourself a pat on the back and one for the community as well.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic.
And then you can acknowledge groups of people because they've been doing what's needed.
Great. So creating the building block, if you like.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yes.
Yeah. Because if we don't have that foundation and building block,
Yeah.
I mean, community would just collapse, wouldn't it?
That's right. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's why you need to have, and that's what we see happening in America.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and that's what they're trying to do with education in our schools here.
Yes.
But they've got away with it in America, and so there's been a few years of children now, and they don't teach them America's history, and that's why they pulled all the things down.
Yeah,
It's
wow.
just, it's just hideous, really is. So we won't
Yeah.
start. We'll keep to the positive.
Yes, well, poor education, you know, it's we can see the ramifications of that. I don't
That's
really
it.
like watching TV, particularly what's happening in America, but yeah, just give thanks for where we're all at. You know, sometimes I
That's
think
right.
I'm in my own nice little bubble here, and
We do have to speak out, and I believe that's what I felt I had to speak out this
yeah,
morning. And then the new people talking among your people, you don't have to attach any kind of tag to it. Just say, oh, I heard someone talking this way or that way,
yeah,
and bringing that positive part in it.
positive part. That's it.
Mm.
Wonderful. So we have the word dignity and respect coming forward, being acknowledged. And then it was, you know, patting ourselves on the back, good community, pulling together, creating the foundations, building blocks together.
Yes.
How wonderful. Well, speaking of building blocks, I might show you this.
Oh, yes.
And what,
So-
that's fascinating.
This is a traditional Ghanaian bracelet that's ceramic, and it's cooked, fried, I was going to say. It's baked in a kiln, you know, underground. And it's quite extraordinary. Actually, it's a form of currency in their ancient times.
Oh, yes.
And it's very, and of course, you know, for women would be wearing these, you know, to show off their wealth and particularly what family they come from. That's how they can be identified in terms of, oh, you know, you belong to this particular clan. And it's also a sign of spiritual protection. So the ancestors who belong to your clan, it's a visual reminder that they're always present. And a lot of the traditional dancers, they wear these nowadays where, you know, so they're representing lots of different clans all together when they dance their beautiful traditional dances. So it's about, you know, richness and wealth in terms of tradition and their lineage and their legacy. And what's great about it too is that the tourist trade really likes it in Ghana as well. So a lot of these beads now are being made and exported around the world. And a lot of African Americans are taking up on it as well because it helps them to feel connected, you know, to their African roots. For those who feel very disconnected from African roots. So yeah, I find it's beautiful. Just with the colours.
Do the men wear them as well, or just the women?
Oh yeah, the men wear it as well. This is the men, of course, have you know, their bracelets are a lot bigger, and yes, definitely. To answer your question, the men wear it as well. Yeah,
It's a lovely shade of green, isn't it? The colour.
beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And the dots and the blue and the orange at the same time. Yeah,
It's interesting how our Indigenous culture does that too, passes on the tradition so Well, so does the Bible, of course.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
it,
Very.
and this just reminded me that yesterday afternoon I was just about to turn the television off and do something else, and it said Harry and Meghan story was coming on, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
so I went for about 2 hours. It was very good, a bit like The Crown, done sort of similar way to The Crown, but it was good. I thought it was really great.
What were they showing?
Well, it was there from when they met until when they got engaged.
Ah,
So it was the court sort of time.
right. Bit of a love story.
Well, it was a love story, and showed the terrible traditions they had to navigate through and everything,
Wow.
and find out about each other. You know what they really believed, how they really believed they should behave. Needless to say, Meghan, you know, right from the beginning said she was going to run her own life. She didn't want Harry to run it for her.
Wow. Yeah.
That.
Amazing. Yeah, it's quite intriguing, isn't it? The whole royal family.
Very, very intriguing. Have you seen The Crown?
I have, yeah, yeah. It's quite extraordinary.
No,
Great acting.
I hated some of it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. But yeah, so it's interesting, isn't it? You know, legacy.
Yeah,
Um, I know for myself on my father's side, he has the golden swan as part of his coat of arms for his family. He's from the Netherlands, and even to
right.
this very day, you know, that golden swan is still in his village, Maastricht, and I believe
Mm.
the whole area where his family used to live, it's now in the central business district, so it's been turned into a bank. Yeah, but the golden swan is still there. So yeah, a legacy, I suppose. It's still, you know, like building blocks, isn't it?
Mm, mm.
Way the blocks are put together in
Yeah,
a
that's right.
circle. Yeah, so that there's no beginning, no end, but there's a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does Emmanuel have one?
yeah, he's got quite a few. Mm, yeah, yeah, he likes all the African jewelry. Yeah, it's good. He likes it. It's nice and colourful too.
It
Yes.
is.
That's what I say. Megan and Harry, they had a circle like you've got, an African circle, but wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
It
the
was.
circles are important because they're no beginning, no end.
Mm,
And then the circles, you know, have a rippling effect. Or they, you know, when it starts to take on a new form, it has a spiraling effect, which supports change as well. So even though times change, you still have your, you know, you still have your roots, all of that.
yeah.
Okay.
There's so much when we just take time off and look into it.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So I think what I might do for that would be, you know, maybe circles within circles, making one circle, creating a building block, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's put some music on and we'll join all our beautiful gestures together and see what we can come up with. We'll stay seated to begin with. Yeah. So let's start with building blocks with my bracelet.
Hoy te he visto con tus libros caminando y tu carita de coqueta, colegialas de mi amor.
Let's go the other way.
Sonríes sin pensar que al mirarte, solo porque estoy sufriendo, colegialas de mi amor.
And then circles within circles.
Baila con la típica. ¡Wey!
other way. Creating the circle. Great. So let's go with Rosemary. Dignity. And respect and acknowledge. And building community. Great. And Helen. Roses. And the beautiful smell. The petals. And the bloom. And the smell. And then we have Peter's koala. Reaching for the leaves. Great. And climbing down. Climbing up. And going for a little sleep. Wonderful. Okay, everybody doing their own gestures, just to remember your own. Great, good. So everyone remembers their own. So let's have Peter and Helen. If you show each other yours, and Rosemary and I will show each other ours. So Rosemary, would you like to follow me first?
Okay.
And Helen and Peter, you work yourselves out. Okay, here we go. Great, and when you're ready, change over once you've finished yours.
Un abrazo para el viejo Benny. No le temo a noche oscura, que llueva o relampaguee, ni lucero
Beautiful.
son los peces que en mis redes patalleen.
Great. So Rosemary and I are going to watch Peter and Helen. Keep going, Peter and Helen.
Ahí está el saborcito. Abre tu atarraya.
a lovely ending position. Wonderful. Okay, so Peter and Helen, you can watch Rosemary and I. Okay, ready, Rosemary? Yeah, feel free to join in. Rosemary.
Yo mando con mi atarraya, yo mando con mi copón. Yo mando con mi atarraya, yo mando con mi copón. Llegó el maná ribereño, el que consuma mi sueño. Cuando pase la subienda, me queda plata pa' tienda.
Wonderful. Okay, so now I want you to include all of it. Any one that you remember, just go straight into it. So you might do rose petals, and then you might do my bracelet. Up to you. Okay, so do it as it comes into your mind. Yeah, good. So as a gesture comes into your mind and you remember it, just enact it straight away. Let's keep going. Off you go.
De mañanita la Zenaida sale temprano del tugurio. De mañanita la Zenaida sale temprano del tugurio. Arremolina su tabaco y se va a vender fruto maduro. Arremolina su tabaco y se va a vender fruto maduro. Zenaida, camina duro. Zenaida, la chanquetera. Fruto maduro. Zenaida, la callejera. Negrita del manglar, hormiga de ciudad. Tu fruta me sabe a cumbia, cumbia, cumbia de mi playa. Tu fruta me sabe a cumbia, cumbia, cumbia de mi playa. Y Zenaida.
And find your ending shape.
Baila mi cumbia, baila mi cumbia, Zenaida, baila mi cumbia.
Lovely. Great. So I can see Peter's koala. Asleep, yep. And Helen, are you the rose blooming and the perfume?
A full-blown rose.
And Rosemary? What's your ending shape?
Community.
Say that again, sorry.
Community.
Yeah, lovely. Community here. Wonderful. And mine was, you know, like the building blocks of the legacy. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to stand up a little bit to do the cumbia. And cumbia is a little bit like the rumba, but we're just going to feel the music first and find a way how we can add those gestures that we've just choreographed to the cumbia music. So let's have a listen to it, first of all. And then feel the pulse. That's it. It's very uplifting. Great. Fantastic.
De mañanita la Zenaida sale temprano del tugurio.
Great.
De mañanita la Zenaida sale temprano del tugurio.
So let's see if we can find a way to stand up and just keep the shaking going.
Camina duro, la chanquetera, fruto maduro, la callejera, negrita del manglar, hormiga de ciudad. Tu fruta me sabe
Good, you can still put your gestures to it.
tu fruta me sabe cumbia, cumbia, cumbia de mi playa y Zenaida. Baila mi cumbia, Zenaida, baila mi cumbia, baila mi cumbia, Zenaida, baila mi cumbia. Rosendo Romero, esta es tu cumbia.
Good, and take it for a dance around your chair. Wonderful, great, excellent. So let's just have an opportunity now to do some stretching. So if you've got your chair with you, let's see if we can hang on to the chair with one hand. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Is that better?
Good.
Lovely. Good. So if we stand, toes going straight ahead and in line with our hips, and the knees are bending and relaxing. Wonderful. That's it. Good. So everything's dropping, your sitting bones as well. And have one knee bent, and then the other one starts to get a little bit straight. And as you do that, you let your hip drop out to the side. That's it. And then if we turn towards our chair, it can turn into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And other way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Shake your legs out a little bit. Good. So toss the toes away from yourself a little bit, just to shake the leg and right up into the hip. Great. So let's see if we can have standing on one leg. So you have to shift your weight onto one side, and you can point your toe to the side and come back into the center and take the arm out at the same time. Out, together, out, together. See if you can go to the other side, pointing the toe together and out, together. And if you feel like you can let go of the chair, do that. So out and together, out and together. Now let's see if we can try and do this in slow motion, so that we transfer our weight onto one foot. We have to lift the foot slightly off the floor, but you still have contact on the floor. That's it. So you should be able to feel your hips really working there. So push underneath the arch of the foot to the toe and down. Good. So let's try our little routine from the beginning. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's a little pause there. So you're on the ball of the foot. And then we go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go out to the side and in and side and in, and we transfer our weight to the other leg, taking it out and in and out and in. Great. So let's put some of your gestures to that now. If we're doing this action to the side, what gesture could we use? Does anything come to mind from one of your dances?
Koala.
Did you say community?
No, I said koala.
Oh, koala, yeah.
Climbing.
Yeah, great. So we might add the koala going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go down the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this could be the koala reaching for the gum leaf and in, and repeat it again, out and in. Let's change to the other side. Out and in and out and in. Great. So the next one we can go forwards and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What gestures shall we add on the forward cumbia movement? We've got Helen's petals.
Yes.
Or we've got my building blocks on the necklace. We've got Rosemary's community patting themselves on the back. Any others?
The rose.
Yeah, we've got the rose. Great. So someone make an artistic decision. What shall we do as a gesture going forwards? There's dignity.
Yes. And embracing everything.
Embracing everything, yes. Would you like that one, Peter?
Yes.
Yes, let's do that. So we're going to embrace everything. That's and we will put a very dignified dynamic style to it. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great, and let's continue with Rosemary. So we still have the foot out to the side, but see if you can cross the same arm as that leg, same side, onto your opposite shoulder. That's a good one. Let's try that again. So you take the foot out, arm out, and place the hand on your shoulder, and together, same arm as foot on the same side, but then you put the hand on the shoulder. Great. And together. Shift your weight to the other side. So take the hand and foot out and onto the opposite shoulder and down. Hand and foot out and onto the opposite shoulder and down. Great. Okay, we need to go back to the beginning just to remember our movement phrases. So the first one was which animal?
Koala.
Koala, yes. Let's climb up the tree. So koala, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest on the ball of the foot. And then we go down the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we reach for the eucalypt leaf and come in and out, or you might bring it to your mouth. Why not? Let's change it a little bit to your mouth. Stand on that supporting leg, reach out and to the mouth and out and to the mouth. Great. Now, which direction are we heading in this time?
Forward.
Forwards, great. And as we go forwards, what gesture are we doing, Peter?
It's a dignified community.
Yes. Yes, so dignified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So working with Rosemary still, the hand came out to the side. with the leg. Where do we place the hand? Yes, on the shoulder. Great. So pat on the back and down, and then out on the shoulder and down. Let's go on the other side. Extend the foot out, shoulder and down. Again, out. Give yourself a pat on the back and down. Lovely. Okay, so this time we're going to go backwards. Yes, backwards and then forwards. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go with Helen. So Helen, what could we put on our backwards cumbia movement? Maybe you've got your petals and the rose. Yes.
A full-blown rose?
Oh, yep, the blooming. That sounds beautiful. So why don't we do the petals of the rose going backwards? Great. And then we come forwards as it's blooming. Yeah, lovely. Let's try that again. The backwards petals on the roses. Lovely. And forwards. Good. And then let's take the foot to the back. Okay, and what gesture could we use with that as well, Helen? So we've got back. What shall we do coming forwards?
Well, the perfume?
Perfume, perfect.
Wafting?
Go out, and the perfume's wandering around. Great. Out and smelling the roses. Lovely. Let's go on the other leg. Take the leg out, smell the roses, and out. Smelling the roses. Wonderful. Okay, we're creating a nice little dance here. Let's go from the beginning again. So we've got the koala. 1, 2, 3, 4. Climbing up the tree and climbing down the tree. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Spuzzy. 2. Been for a walk. 5, 6, 7, 8. And down the tree. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reach for the eucalyptus and eating it. Reach, pick and eat. Change sides. Reach, pick and eat. Reach, pick and eat. Wonderful. Now we're going forwards with dignity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go again. Forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the leg. Foot on the opposite shoulder. And extend. Foot, our hand on the opposite shoulder and in. Transfer to the other side. Extend. And hand on the shoulder, extend, hand on the shoulder. Okay, get ready for Helen's beautiful rose petals going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and smelling the roses. Forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and smelling the roses. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and beautiful perfume. Forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, smelling the perfume. Now we went backwards, and then what did we do with the gesture, Helen?
It was more of the perfume, it was the wafting.
Oh, the wafting and bringing
Wafting
the
of
arm
the
over.
perfume.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So it's like we're enveloping
Yes.
beautiful perfume. So we went out and around. Let's try it again. Out and around. I think everyone's getting the pattern now. Out and around. Out and around. Good. And then the last dance, we're going to turn around on the spot with mine, and we'll put the building blocks like this. So we'll go around, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the other way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And we might add the building block here as well. Around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the opposite way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's do the roundness of the bracelet. That's it. So we're making a circle. Out and up and down and out and up and down and out and up and down. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to put this to the Cumbian beat. Now, cumbia comes from Colombia, and it's, well, you've already been listening to the music. It's quite fast and it's on the spot, and it's all in the knees and the hips. Have a listen.
Cumbia,
Cumbia. Yeah. Lovely. Koala.
Esta noche tengo ganas de bailar y de ponerme a afinar serenata. Con mis amigos me les voy a presentar para ponerme en la puerta una cumbia pa. Amaneciendo, diciendo, me perdona los vestidos y por vuestra algarabía. Amaneciendo, amaneciendo, que preparen un tacoyo, que maten 4 gallinas. Amaneciendo, amaneciendo. Amaneciendo, mi negra. Esta noche tengo ganas de bailar y de ponerme a mi negra serenata. Con mis amigos me les voy a presentar para ponerme en la puerta una cumbia pa.
Peter and Helen. Peter and Helen, you face each other.
Amaneciendo, amaneciendo.
Peter and Helen, you have to embrace. Yeah. Oh, good. And so now we're going to go forwards and backwards. Let's have a go. Backwards. Forwards. Let me get some faster music for you.
¡Baila la cumbia! Hasta las 6 de la mañana. Hoy te he visto con tus libros caminando y tu carita de coqueta, colegiala de mi amor. Tú sonríes sin pensar que al mirarte, solo porque estoy sufriendo, colegiala de mi amor.
Okay, and now it's freestyle. Freestyle. Lovely.
Bajo la lluvia inclemente de una noche sin lucero, va un pescador que no siente porque es más grande su anhelo. Amanece con pescado para vender en el mercado. Amanece con pescado para vender en el mercado. Mañana es la Candelaria, mañana es 2 de febrero. La Virgen manda en el cielo y en el río el venidero. Lleva el maná ribereño, el que consuma mi
Finding
sueño.
your way
Lleva el
down onto
maná
your chair.
ribereño, el que consuma mi sueño. Un abrazo para el viejo Benny. Y que yo va subiendo, río abajo. No le temo a noche oscura, que llueva o relampaguee. Mi lucero son los peces que en mis redes pataleen. Cuando pase subienda, te queda plata pa' tienda, con el pescado que venda, cuando pase la subienda. Ahí está el saborcito. Abre tu atarraya. ¡Yepa! El Boca Chico es astuto, como que sabe escribir. Él sabe el día que llega y cuándo debe partir. Me pone alegre en enero, me deja triste en abril. Cuando pase la subienda.
Good, and curling into a little koala bear ball. Chin on your chest and shake it out. Okay. Wow, that ended up being quite a complex routine, didn't it?
Very good.
It's amazing, you know, when you get really creative, it's incredible how much more movement memory that you actually retain, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
It's great, you know, like the koala and eating, and then you can turn that into the Cumbian step. It's fantastic. And then the dignity and the rose petals, beautiful bloom, and even the bracelet. Yeah, great. Did anybody have a favourite movement that they liked doing?
Yes.
Yeah, which one, Peter?
Everything that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder if that's because it was the opposite to everything, you know, like round and curved. Nice. Or is that just the state of how you feel at the moment, ready for a rest?
Bit of both.
And I find it's good to stretch the spine.
Yes, great.
Fill it up.
That's not doing any harm, is it?
Not at all. No, that's beautiful. Yep. Chin on the chest, roll the shoulders down, absolutely. Head on the knees. Even hands down to the feet. Then round and curve the spine, come all the way up again.
It's easier now without the tummy.
Yeah, wonderful. That must feel great. What about you, Helen? Did you have a favourite movement, gesture?
I like the hands,
Yeah.
doing the patting on the shoulders, one after the other.
Yeah, it actually worked quite well, didn't it, with the movement? Yeah, I loved it.
It's a good stretch too.
What about you?
Stretch that one too,
Oh,
yeah.
That's true. Let's try that. Let's put one hand here and then one hand there, and then drop your chin on your chest and feel the back of your neck stretch. Between the shoulder blades, and just take a big deep breath in and exhale and release, and then take the bottom hand out and place it on top. That's it. And then so there's more pressure on the other side to stretch. Drop your chin. Lovely. Good. Is that Robert making noises? Isn't it gorgeous? And Rosemary, did you have a nice favourite movement?
I like the circles, making, you know.
Making the circle.
Or with your bracelet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the
Yeah.
building block of the bracelet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that worked well with the Cumbian beat, didn't it?
yeah. Today was the first time I felt I connected at all.
Wow, that's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the 8 beats were easy to keep up with.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't get lost either.
fantastic. Yeah,
I
there's
agree.
something about the number 8, isn't there?
Yeah, I seemed to. I had trouble with the
Pause.
4s. Was it 4s?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
The 8s are good. Yes.
Yes, and because the Roomba is going out, in, together, stop, out, in, together, stop. Yeah. Whereas the Cumbian is going 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because the feet are consistent, you can do whatever gestures you like up top.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
It's much easier to follow. Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, what did I like doing? I like doing all of it. I do like the rose petals, actually.
Yes.
Rose petals coming in and then blooming. Beautiful. Okay, so shall we do a body of sound just to, you know, like our outer landscape is nice and awakened. So now let's go into our inner landscape and see if we can add in the sound vibration with our mantra Purusha. And if you have a candle that you'd like to light,
While you're lighting candles, I'm going to go and wash my mouth out because I've got a mouthful of eucalypt leaves.
Yeah,
okay, you do that, Pete.
you could light them.
That'd be interesting.
Wouldn't it just? Beautiful smell when they're burning.
Don't breathe on the candle.
And I'd like to light my candle particularly for a very close friend and colleague today. Her name is Kim Dunphy, and she was I shouldn't say was, but she still is an inspirational woman. And I've done lots of work with her, you know, on the Return of the Sacred Kingfisher Festival. She was the artistic director, and she's actually got a OAM, is that how you say it? Order of Australia. And for her work in dance therapy, she was an amazing leader in her area to make dance therapy a registered, not just organisation and association, but for it to be recognised as therapy here in Australia. And yeah, so dear Kim is an outstanding woman, and as we're speaking, you know, she's with her family right now in palliative care. So I can't believe that yesterday I got a little comment on my Facebook page, because I'm in the middle of writing a book, and she was always encouraging me to write a book. And I could not believe she'd written me a comment in response. So, you know, it's one of those hard things where it's very difficult to accept when a friend is dying. She's dying of cancer, when I know her as such an exuberant woman, you know, amazing trailblazer. She did so much work in East Timor with community theatre and dance. Extraordinary. But, you know, she's got a loving family around her, and, you know, death is part of life, isn't it? So I'm going to remember her in our mantra Purusha today. And you might have other significant people that you'd like to remember or think of, and they might be present here with you right now. So let's focus in on our beautiful heartbeat, where we have got our rhythm of life surging around our body in beautiful pumping action through our heart. See if you can feel where that pulse is. It might be in your chest or your neck or in your wrist, wherever you might like to sense and feel where that rhythm is. The pulse of your heart, the pulse and rhythm in your life. And then let's focus in on our breath as well. In beautiful inhale of oxygen and the exhale of carbon dioxide. So we need both. as we go through life in our beautiful bodies. Great. Let's just make the 3 sounds in Sanskrit. So these 3 sounds are Aum, Ain, Shrim. Lovely. So you really try and get it right up to the top of your head. Here we go. Top of the head. Aum, Ain, Shrim. The forehead. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Your eye. Aum, Ain, Shrim. The other eyelid. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your ear. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To the other ear. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your cheek. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Gently on your other cheek. Aum, Ain, Shrim. On your nostril. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Change to the other side. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Top of the lip. Aum, Ain, Shrim. The bottom of the lip. Aum, Ain, Shrim. The top row of teeth with your tongue. And feel the vibration on the bottom row of teeth. The roof of the mouth. Take a big deep breath. Ha! Beautiful. And on the chin. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To the throat. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your chest. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your shoulder. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Down to your elbow. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your wrist. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To the base of your fingers. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your fingertips. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Over to your other shoulder. Aum, Ain, Shrim. Down to your elbow. Aum, Ain, Shrim. To your wrist. Mind shrim. Base of the fingers. Mind shrim. Fingertips. Mind shrim. And to your lungs. Mind shrim. To your stomach and liver. Mind shrim. And to your intestines. Mind shrim. To your inside your hip socket. Mind shrim. Down your thigh to your knee. Mind shrim. And down your shin to your ankle. Mind shrim. And down your foot to the base of the toes. Mind shrim. And to the tips of your toes. Mind shrim. Underneath the sole of the foot to the heel. Mind shrim. And up the calf muscle to under the knee. Mind shrim. The side of the leg to the hip joint. Mind shrim. Around the back of the pelvis. Mind shrim. Around to the front to the opposite hip. Mind shrim. Down the thigh to the kneecap. Mind shrim. And down to the ankle. Mind shrim. To the base of the toes. Mind shrim. To the tips of the toes. Mind shrim. The sole of the foot to the heel. Mind shrim. Up the calf muscle to under the knee. Mind shrim. The side of the hip to the hip joint. Mind shrim. And the back of the pelvis. Mind shrim. Coming through to the side of the abdomen. Mind shrim. Over to the other side. Mind shrim. And to your navel. Mind shrim. Lower back. Mind shrim. Now let's work up the spine, starting with the lower dantian. Color red. Mind shrim. Up to the sacral plexus, the color orange. Mind shrim. To the solar plexus, the color yellow. Mind shrim. And up to your heart, the color green. Mind shrim. And and to your throat, the colour blue. Aum mein Shrim. And to your forehead, the colour purple. Aum mein Shrim. And the top of your head, beautiful diamond crystal. Aum mein Shrim. And let's take all the colours of the rainbow and the colours of the light spectrum, cocooning our whole body. Aum mein Shrim. And up and over our planet. Aum mein Shrim. And let's just hold Mother Earth. Aum mein Shrim. Going around the whole world. Aum mein Shrim. And to our country. Aum mein Shrim. And to our community. Aum mein Shrim. And to our family. Aum mein Shrim. And to each other. Aum mein Shrim. And to everyone else who couldn't make it today. Aum mein Shrim. And to yourself. Aum mein Shrim. Big deep breath. Aum mein Shrim. Beautiful big deep breath in and out. Lovely, everyone. So, always great fun having a dance with you three. We always come up with something creative.
Surprising, isn't it? Yeah.
I think you're very clever the way you can put all that together and
Yes.
remember what we've done.
Oh, thank you, Peter. Well, for me, I like it too because it tests my memory, and as a choreographer, I'm always interested in the way that people are moving. And as I've been a dance educator all my life, I like collaborating and bringing things into the dance that are new, you know, and so it's inspiring for me as well. I love it.
That's brilliant.
Rosemary, before we go, can we inquire as to your dog Robert's health?
Yeah.
Well, that's very good. He's here on the floor beside me, and he's been asleep most of the lesson.
That's
So
good. It's a sign
he's really good, Peter, thank you.
No post-traumatic stress.
No, he seems to. No, the only thing he can't do is jump up on the chair, and he gets a bit cross about that.
Poor love. Hopefully he'll be able to make it onto the chair.
Yes, he's made it once or twice, but if he misses once, he sort of gets a bit apprehensive then.
Yeah, fair enough. He must still be in a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, so great to see you all.